Hey everyone, it's Amanda with LifeBoost. Today I am going to share with you some information about our different roasts. So I'm going to explain to you some of the different flavor profiles of each, some of the key features of each, and also let you see the different beans and how they vary dependent upon roast. If you can see, I have them right now from lightest to darkest, light, medium, dark, espresso, and our darkest roast is the midnight roast. So what I'm gonna do is open up each one of them, give you a little bit of information about what each roast is like, and share that in detail with you so that you know what to expect if you do order one of these roasts. We get a lot of questions every day about, what is your favorite roast? Which one would you recommend? Which one is the most popular? And honestly, that's such a difficult question to answer because everybody has so many different likes. So hopefully this will clear up some of that for you so that you can make a better decision about what suits your likes better. So let's get started. All right, first up is our light roast. The light roast coffee beans from LifeBoost, if you can see on camera, there is no oil on these beans. Our light roast consists of a more mellow-bodied coffee. It has a crisp acidity taste to it, bright flavors in this one, and although this is a common misconception, our light roast actually does have more caffeine than our medium and dark roast. So this is our light roast bean. I'm gonna set these aside so we can compare them to the other beans. There's that one. Next up is our medium roast. Our medium roast LifeBoost beans are what all of our flavors currently are made from. We are getting ready to show some new flavors using our dark roast beans, but for now, flavored coffees are made with our medium roast. The medium roast, let me dump some out here so we can see, is similar to the light roast in that there are no oils present on the surface of these beans either. This one is a more balanced flavor and aroma. The acidity is slightly less than the light roast beans, a little bit less caffeine like we mentioned than the light roast. And as you can see, the beans are a little bit darker. Here's that. Next is the dark roast. Dark roast is probably my personal favorite of the three. Let's scoot these down a little bit more so we have more room. Okay, so the difference between the light, medium, and the dark is, as you can see when I pour these out, I also want to note these are new bags of beans, so they're very fresh. If you can see on camera, if you can see that oily sheen on the dark roast beans, your dark roast beans are going to have that oil on them. That is a sign of freshness with our dark roast beans as well. So do not become alarmed if you see that there's oil on your beans. That's a good thing. The dark roast is a little bit more bold and full-bodied compared to the light and medium roast. Again, one of my favorites. It's very smooth, but very full of flavor. Love it. All right, next up is our espresso. I love our new bags, by the way. They look so fancy. Our espresso bean, another very popular roast that we carry. It's going to be a little bit smokier, fuller, has fruity undertones to the flavor profile. And this one, the caffeine levels vary dependent upon roast. We get that question a lot, but that's not one that we can actually answer because it just varies. And then to give you a little bit of a look of those beans, here's that of the espresso. It does not have that oily, not as oily as the dark roast. And we'll compare that too so you can see those. And I'll show a better shot of all of them in comparison at the end as well, so that you can see that. And then last but not least is our midnight roast. Our midnight roast is the darkest roast that we carry at LifeBoost. Let me dump out a little bit for you to see. The midnight roast is rich, it's smooth, it's full-bodied flavor. It has notes of a bitter dark chocolate. Darkest roast that we have. It's more of a burnt coffee bean, a bit more acidic than the others. Again, all of our coffees are low acid, but in comparison to like a dark roast. And as you can see, the beans are much darker than our others. So if I can kind of smush these together a little bit for a side-by-side so that you can see those different consistencies in the beans. And hopefully this answers some of those questions, because we do get these questions quite often about our various roasts. All right, so hopefully those explanations of each roast kind of help gauge, which roast would be best for your liking. I do have one question for everybody watching this though. I want you to put in the comments what your favorite roast is and why that one is your favorite. I think that this would help other customers to see, what other people's opinions are as well, so that they can gauge what roast will be best for their liking as well. Again, my favorite roast is probably the dark roast out of these. I don't know, I kind of go back and forth, I'm not gonna lie, but I always have a dark roast bag on hand because it's my go-to. I really, really, really love our espresso though as well. Can't go wrong with the others. Anyway, let me know what you think. And as always, thank you for watching, and you all have a blessed day.